Just thought I'd pop on. Oh man, we've got trucks and stuff going down the road, but man, I thought I'd share a little bit of this Florida sunshine with you. It's the last day of the month, and I thought I'd go live for a little bit, say hi to everybody, and thank everybody for a good month. This was a good month, a lot of hard work, and a lot of videos, a lot of cool things in the works. Thank you for that person popping in and giving the thumbs up. A lot of awesome stuff coming up on the channel. I need to shave today, as you can see. But man, dude, mod scientist, glad to have you here, brother. Glad to have you here. Robert, what's happening, brother? Glad to have you here as well. Oh man, we got a quick 12 people in here. Awesome. Let's get the thumbs up. Let's get it popping. Jason, what's up? Hey, I'm doing good, mod. Dave, what's up? Dave, are you in Florida yet? You in Orlando? Thank you, Super Brain. What up, Red Rover? Everybody is good. Logan, everybody get those thumbs up. Yeah, everybody's good, man. It's the last day of the month. It's been a good month this month. Not incredible. Chris Michael, how you doing, brother? We're just live here for a little bit, sharing a little bit of this Florida blue sky in the background. George, how you doing, brother? And my wife said I had 20 minutes. Thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. Barney Rubble says, show the stubble. I got the stubble going, man. It's full on. Rhonda, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Just thought I'd share the Florida sunshine with you all. And like I said, the wife said I had 20 minutes, and then she's gotta get on a call, I guess, at 8 o'clock. So I'm on a timer, bro. Hustling and hustling, hustling. But man, thankful to everybody. It's been a good month, a solid month here on YouTube. Getting a bite to eat, Dave says. They tucked up the reservations, but we have rooms. Animal Kingdom. All right, right on, Dave. Christian, what's happening, brother? Yeah, everything is good, man. Everything is awesome here. And like I said, man, it's the end of the month. And so just to put a nice cap on the month and pop on for a little bit with you guys. And like I said, man, I don't like to give away too much before. Holly, how you doing? I don't like to give away too much before things actually happen on this channel. But man, there's really cool stuff coming up. Gonna really get some really cool stuff. Tobias, what's happening? Some really cool stuff to demo on the channel, which, I like. Here's the deal, man. I'm going to be demoing stuff on the channel more. But I'm also going to be doing exactly what I'm doing before. Dave says it's supposed to have a room with the animal's view, but they porked you. Dave, sorry to hear that, brother. Sorry to hear that. I don't even know what the Animal Kingdom is, but Dave's in Orlando. Oh, you'll see me tomorrow morning. Oh, on the chat. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Unless you're rolling by tomorrow. Tobias, thank you so much, brother. Thank you. You finally caught a live. Yes, you did. I'm gonna try to hit the heart on that. Thank you so much. Oh no. Oh my God. So Rhonda is gonna be fixing her HVAC. Oh man. I've been there. If worst case scenario, Rhonda, you could get I used to get window units and just hole up in one room. That's tough, man. Those HVAC systems, they don't make them like they used to, but they can be fixed. Synthetic, woo! So yeah, I'm gonna have to shave today. Oh my God, Rhonda. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Christian, awesome that you made it here. Digging post holes all day and then having no HVAC. Well, I hope you have a fan, Rhonda. Hope you have a nice strong fan you can just turn on and drink an ice cold glass of water or something. Oh wow, a bass guy just fixed up his dad's 1968 telly bass. I love those. I love those telly basses. Everybody give a thumbs up for Eric Blue, who is in the house. Eric Blue is here. That is awesome. Like I said, man, it's the end of the month. Just thought I'd come on and say hi to everybody. And Ace is inside. He's clamoring to get out here. You guys probably would like to see Ace running around. So here he comes. I'll let Ace come. Come on out, Ace. Come on. Come on. Come on, Ace. Come on. Yeah, here comes the imbecile. There he is. He's got a wood chip. How about that? How about that? See you later, Dave. That's the Aceinator, bro. So he's got his wood chip. Yeah, I figured it's a little diversion. Yeah. So man, that's yeah, sweet Ace. Look at him. He's over there with his wood chips again. He loves those little wood chips. He eats them, man. I don't know what the deal is with that, but he eats them. He literally crunches on them and eats them. So I mean, I don't know, dude. He anything he can get his hands on, he tears up. That's just what he does. It's what he does best. He loves rooting it around. It might be Lucky. I mean, what do? He eats bugs. I don't think that's good for him either. But that's the deal. That's the deal. He is dropping mini Butterfingers. Yeah. He already did that, Rhonda. He's done that several times. So, and we found he peed on one of our blankets too. He's just a mess. He is a hot mess. Yeah. I think the chipmunk would probably kick his butt. They got birds here that would make a meal out of him. And the bugs down here in Florida, dude. You know, you get a bug up in Tennessee, and you go like that, and that's the end of the bug. Down here, dude, you gotta be like, the bugs down here are from another planet, man. So, yeah, it's roughage, bro. I call the yard is like his personal salad bowl. He's out here. Yeah, owls can snatch him. I would imagine if a sandhill crane was a meat eater, it would probably take him. Fletcher says, definitely turning summer in Nashville. Went down to Roberts last night, could smell the river. Oh, the smell of the Cumberland. Yeah, that's a rough one, man. We got 40 people in here, super quick. Let's get those thumbs up. And we're hustling, man. It's the end of the month. And look, today's video, it didn't really do the numbers that I wanted it to do. But going on here live, we'll get a little quick boost to the channel. Thank you so much, you know, for the super chat, because that helps close it out for the month. And like I said, I got major, Joff, I got major demos coming, major demos for the channel. So, man, it's gonna be a toneful channel here, dude, because the whole rig, everything that I'm using to record guitars is getting a major upgrade. So, man, that's the deal. We're getting some killer stuff coming in. It's gonna be awesome. What's happening, Steelwire? Lucky that there is going to be some awesome stuff and a major debut of a new product is coming on the channel. Major. I can't talk about it. I can't mention it. And that's the amazing thing. I'm doing these demos, right? And I'm doing these like the new products are coming out. and I'm getting to demo them on release day. So that is just absolutely incredible. It's amazing how that stuff happens, man. You know, I wondered, and here's the thing. Here is the crazy thing. It was like one piece of gear that I wanted, and all of the stuff that comes out, all of the products that come out. And it was the one thing that I wanted to click buy. I wanted to buy this thing so bad. I wanted this one piece of gear, right? And I never pulled the trigger. I never pulled the trigger. And I just kept doing my demos. And, I did a recent demo on my channel, and boom, that got somebody's attention. That demo, my last demo that I did, got somebody's attention. Yes, hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, Robert. That got somebody's attention. I put extra time into that demo, and now I've figured out a formula. It's not closed for Ace, Dan. It's not closed for Ace. But I put extra time into it. Here's what I had to do. I had to shoot multiple days, different demos, different sounds and stuff like that, and then put it all together. It was a whole process. It probably took 3 or 4 days. Justa is asking, what amps are you using on the demos? Well, lately, yeah, he's out here.
ACDC.
Yeah, he's there watching him on camera.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Okay, will you watch him to make sure he doesn't...
He's not going to go anywhere.
He's working on something over there.
Yeah, he's always working on something. He eats bugs and stuff.
Boy.
Yeah. So he's asking what amps that I'm using. Well, here's the deal. I wasn't using amps. I've been using modelers. I've been using different stuff, right? Except for the Imperial, Tone King Imperial Tri-Tube preamp. That's been the latest thing that I've been using, and that is incredible. That is incredible. I highly recommend it. It's like a whole new revelation. And so I've got even more cool stuff coming down the line. More cool stuff that's going to lead to more and more roll down the hill, more cool stuff coming on the channel. But here's the deal, man. Demos are only a small part of what I do on the channel. But what I'm going to be doing is incorporating the demos into the daily vlogs, right? The daily vlogs will all have clips like they do now. But now I'm gonna show you what I use to get the tones, which I think is a cool thing to show the signal chain, right? So you'll see in the video, I'm gonna take pictures of what I'm using. I'm gonna put it on the screen, right? Eric, I got you. I'm gonna put pictures of the stuff on the screen, show the signal chain, and then here's the deal. Facebook has this product button. You click on it, and there's the products. And if anybody's interested in purchasing one of those products, you can just click on the product link, and you can see exactly what I'm using. And you can buy it yourself if you want. It helps the channel. Gives the channel a commission without having to, doesn't charge you anything extra. So that's all that's going to be coming down the line. Today, this is our 2 days of summer for the next 3 years. Jez Base, this is going to be the longest, hottest summer of my life down here. Let me see where this little Ace is. Let's make sure he hasn't drifted off into the ether. There he is. Look at this thing. We might as well do an Ace cam for a little bit. We might as well do the Ace cam, bro. Oh, got to do the Ace cam. This is the Ace Cam, bro. So looks like I've got about 6 minutes. So we might as well do the Ace Cam, right? Does he know how to play New York Groove? He should. He probably plays it better than Ace, than the real Ace. Hey, Steph, thank you. We are all well and good. Ace is, yeah, he's wondering why I talk into this thing. He doesn't even look at himself. He's just, look at that. Look at this thing. He is a critter. He is a full-on critter. This thing is always, he is always in trouble. He is always cooking up something. He is a handful. Absolutely. He is a complete handful. He's up at 5:30 when I'm up. Yeah, if you see my early morning videos where I'm doing the 5:30 a.m. stuff, he's out there roaming in the yard at 5:30 a.m. So that's exactly what's going on. Yeah, you got to watch out for him, Steve. Absolutely. Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much, man. Thank you very much. Man, if anybody that's tuning in right now has not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. We're on our way to 16K. We're getting there quickly. We're moving quicker. We're moving faster. The snowball is starting to roll downhill a little bit, but it's still a daily grind, man. You're still, look, it doesn't matter if you've got, yes, subscribe and like. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. That helps, man. I'm telling you, that helps so much. And you'll get a notification when new videos come out. Well, it's only about 3 months ago there were 10K. Yeah, it's going pretty quick. But here's the deal. Just because you got 15K subscribers, it doesn't guarantee you 15,000 views on every video. If it did, that would be amazing. But it's still, man, sometimes it's just barely 1,000 views. Dan, I am largely just YouTube. I do have a TikTok account. I do have X, Twitter, or whatever. I do have Facebook. I do have Instagram. And I don't know what, Chewy, the dog app. Yeah. Speaking of which, we're gonna have to order Ace some food soon. If you let his bowl run empty, he grabs the bowl and starts kicking it around the house. So he's definitely high maintenance. It's like everybody in my house is high maintenance except for me. Awesome. Yeah, he is a good little fellow though. I mean, he's an attractive little guy. You probably perch him on my shoulder. Let's see. There we go. Oh, stay right there. Stay right there. There we go. It's a pirate's life. That's good right there. Yeah, when the bowl is empty, bro. Back in the day when the bowl was empty, bro, you had to hit the bricks. Back in the day, bro. So that's everything that's going on, man. We got lots of cool stuff. Dave, glad to have you here. You see, we've got a new mascot. We've got the mascot, channel mascot right here. Here's your Animal Kingdom, Dave. He is my pirate dog. So here is the Animal Kingdom. And you might have gotten pooched on the rooms, but we got a pooch right here. So that's the deal, man. All kinds of cool stuff cooking. And I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped because it's all gonna take and here's the deal, man. Already put in the works that we are going to remodel my room. We're gonna remodel now this might not be till June, but we are going to get my room totally done like a set. We're gonna have, hopefully get 2 or 3 different places in the room, even though it's a small room, where we can shoot. So two or three different looks, and we're gonna go full steam ahead. So, oh, Dave, man, you need to get you a steak, bro. Put you on a steak. Good steak will put you on your feet. Well, we're any minute now. I have a feeling I'm gonna get called into the other room. But man, wow, we got 50 people in here. Let's get the thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to the channel, everybody subscribe. And lots of cool stuff. Tomorrow is the first of the month. So we'll have a new video out tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And and here's the deal. Oh, she says I can keep going. Oh, okay. Well, I'm giving. Hey,
Keep going. Your child is yelling at Roblox and saying "be a mustard."
But don't you have a thing at 8?
Yeah, I'm just going to be listening on a call. But
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm being given the green. It's like the producers out on the thing going, keep going, keep going. I know. That's what the. So this is a funny story. Okay, I got you. So this reminds me. Everybody knows. So we've been given. I've got the clear. So this reminds me of the Krell Wars with David Lee Roth and Ozzy Osbourne, right? Dan, I'm sure Dan knows this story, but Van Halen opening for Black Sabbath at the Municipal Auditorium, right? And Van Halen went out there to open their show. David Lee Roth had been up all night partying with Ozzy Osbourne, seeing who could stay up the longest, right, in the Krell Wars. And Van Halen's out there playing and just kicking ass. They're just out, young guys, doesn't matter, you stay up all night, man, you're a young guy, you can go out there and just kick ass and, sleep it off after the show or whatever. So they're out there playing, and the guy on the side of the stage is going, keep going. And they're like, what? Okay. So they're probably what was a 45-minute set or an hour set, keeps getting extended, and eventually we played an hour and a half or whatever they played. And they're like, well, that's it. And then, they realize they can't find Ozzy because he had stumbled off. The Krell. Here's the thing. Ozzy stumbled off to the wrong hotel room. The maid was in the room, and he screamed at the maid. The maid got scared and ran off, and Ozzy just passed out in a random bed. It wasn't even his room. So when they went looking for Ozzy in his room, he was gone. He was not there. They could not find him. And he just slept it off. He slept through the show. He just laid in bed and missed the entire performance. So they had to circle back and play the whole Nashville show again because Black Sabbath didn't make the show. So that is a legendary story. And imagine being Van Halen, and you're out there and you're kicking ass, and the guy's on the side of the stage going, keep going. What? All right. And you just keep going and you keep going, and eventually you're like, well, look, man, we're the opening act, dude. We've already played every song we know. Yeah, young VH could do no wrong, right? Those guys could handle anything. Those guys came from the circuit of playing 4, 5, 6 sets a night, in a bar. So playing these little 45-minute, 60-minute shows, that was nothing to them. So, yeah, Ozzy was snoozing, bro. He was totally snoozing. So that's the deal, man. That reminded me of that. My wife's over there going, keep going. And I'm like, what? So here's the deal, man. It's the end of the month. I'm thankful to just even be here, man, and sharing this sunset. Dave's down here in Florida. We're supposed to connect, either I think it's Saturday, and he's waiting on a steak. And man, that's what's cooking here. We're planning on maybe going to the zoo sometime this weekend. We've got major renovations going in my wife's office. And here's the deal, man. Eventually, probably around June, we're gonna get my whole office turned into a set. We're gonna have I'll probably keep it still pretty lo-fi, but I need to get a real recording desk. I've been using this makeshift desk for years, and I'm used to it. But now the desk is getting so filled up with gadgets and stuff. I can't film on it. I can't. It's like I need something with levels. I need something with a rack in it. All right, Dave, enjoy, brother, enjoy. So I've gotta totally redo my room. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the guitars. The guitars are probably gonna have to be just put away somewhere. I can't. I think what I'm gonna do, and somebody gave me the idea, was I'm gonna have like some kind of paneling or something on my wall. I'm gonna have one guitar hanger, right? So that I can hang up one guitar and switch those out. Switch like the one guitar every now and then have some kind of, I'm gonna play them Bayshore. I am playing them, but you can only play one at a time. But what I mean by gotta do something with them, I don't think I'm gonna have them sitting there just in these racks. They just don't, it just doesn't. I'll put them at your place, Robert. I'll be right over with that. So what I'm gonna do is just keep one in the camera view is what I mean. And then, probably scale down some, probably have to scale down some to pay for this renovation. But it's gonna be worth it because it's gonna look like a set. Slow, what's happening, brother? Glad to have you here. We're just, we're just winging it, man. Random Live. This is Random Live, and man, it's just end of the month. Frivolity, Patton Road. How you doing, brother? Classic rockers are aging. K-Dog says it's gonna be a sad day when they're gone. You're absolutely right, K-Dog. The only salvation is turning on YouTube and watching them, right? Every night I probably watch at least one or two old music videos. I am being stalked by a chihuahua. That is absolutely the case, but I'll let him run. The wife likes to worry about him, but I know he's gonna stay pretty close by. So that's the deal. Let me get him in there. Where is he? There he is. He's going for the wood chips again. So that's the deal, man. It's just another sunset in Florida. Have you checked out Hawaii Samurai? I'm not familiar with them. Is that a band? Clapton is one of the few who still sounds great. Yeah. Look, man, I tried to get Eric Clapton on the channel. I know some other channels are able to get him on their channel. He does Zoom interviews. I would love to get Eric Clapton on the channel. I have not been able to do that. I tried reaching out to his record label, his publicist. I have not been able to swing that. If anybody's got that connection, let me know. Here's Mind Open. Hey, Mind Open, just to comment to that, I don't hold anything against Herb or Jerry. They probably had no idea. Here's the thing. You don't know what your employees are propositioning people or what's going on behind the scenes and all that. So it's nothing against Herb or Jerry or A&M. I don't have any problem with those guys. As far as I know, they were running a legit label. But you don't know what your employee's doing on his off time, driving around neighborhoods looking for dudes, offering them strange job propositions. So somebody just said, is that fence to keep the gators out? Absolutely, Bo. I think that's part of the reason. Look, we were originally supposed to get another house that was down the street. But when we got down here and I saw that there's basically a swamp in the backyard, like a gator swamp. So there's no backyard. This house has this little area with fenced in. You know, we can come out here, we can do whatever. And it's fenced in. The dog can run around. I can film videos or whatever. And so I was like, this is much better. Interview some old bus drivers. Man, that's a good one. That's a good idea. Interview some old bus drivers. I can't, here's the thing, man. I've had a few guys reach out that were bus drivers, and some of them are like in hospice and stuff like that. I know a musician, a pretty well-known musician, bass player that played with some big names, who's in hospice right now. And I thought about when I came down here, because he's down in Tampa, and I thought, man, that would be interesting to go visit the guy in hospice, but it seems like his social media has been deleted or something. So I don't even know if I can get in touch with people. Now, somebody says gators can climb fences. They can, Randy, but not if it's this smooth type fence. I don't think they can. I don't, and here's the thing. I'm going to hear the scratching and clawing if one's trying to get in here. But it is gator mating season right now. So I tell my wife, when you walk out that front door, I always look to the left and the right when I walk out there. So Chris Buck is a Scottish good guitar player. Yeah, Chris Buck. Swamp for a backyard, no thanks. Yeah, that's the thing, man. And I told my wife, man, I said, I like the house. And here's the thing, the other house, she picked out all of the stuff, but this house was discounted. This house was discounted, and it's a bigger house. And so we got like more house than what our other house was gonna be. So I said, hey, let's switch over to this house. We've got bigger rooms. We've got this little outdoor courtyard area. She's got her own little separate office here and all that. So we ended up going with this house. But there's a swamp, not this way, but that way on the other side. But there's a house separating it. It's not a swamp, it's like a pond. But all the ponds in these neighborhoods, I've seen gators in just about every single one. I've seen gators in just about every single pond. And I know when I walk by there, dude, it's like I always survey the area to make sure that there's nothing like that's gonna pop out at you. You gotta watch your, that's from years of walking around the woods and stuff like that. I tell my daughter the same thing. Always watch the path in front of you. You don't wanna step on something. You don't want something popping out at you. You can always, prevent something like that. But hey, does anybody follow the news down here? You hear about the guy who owns the big Janus Live venue down here, and the ferry crash and all that kind of stuff. Crazy story. Yeah, you guys, yeah, in the UK, then you don't have gators, but if you go down south, you would have it. Just like, look, if you're up in Tennessee, even there's no gators. There's snakes, but there's no gators. But you just travel a little further southward. If you go south from the UK and go down to Africa, they got Nile crocodiles, right? They got all kinds of stuff. Bar washrooms flood after a heavy rain. That's interesting, Slow. I don't know. London hipsters scarier than gators. They may be. Florida also has manatees. Yeah, manatees, snakes. They got birds, dude. They got birds in South Florida that can eat a small gator. It literally just growls at night are nightmarish during mating season. I watched swamp people when they were in the Everglades at night. Wow. Yeah, the ferry crash. They found the boat that rammed it, but not sure if they found. No, I'm not sure they know who was driving, but the guy that owns that Janus Live, it was his boat. This rich, like, entrepreneur that owns a big live venue down here. Hey, Ace. Silencio, por favor. Silencio. Cállate. Silencio. Silencio. So here's the deal. It just announced this. The owner of the Janice Live has now stepped down from Janice Live. He stepped down from the venue because people were saying they weren't going to buy tickets to the venue. Silencio. So yeah, it's a wild story, man. It's crazy. And then what was the other story I saw? It was a wild story. I was gonna cover this on my channel, but I'll go ahead and tell you guys about it now. Hey, Ace. So there was a story the other day in Nashville, and this guy was from Canada, was partying in downtown Nashville, right? He was partying in downtown Nashville, and he went missing for days, right? Center Hill, what's happening? He went missing for days. They ended up finding him out in Old Hickory, and his money was gone, his credit cards were gone, his phone was gone, his Apple Watch was gone. And he was just incoherent, and they found him in a McDonald's in like Old Hickory or something. So once again, people are ending up something happening to them and being taken away. And here's the deal. Whatever they're using in downtown Nashville, it's not showing up when they take the people to the hospital and test them. It's like it gets out of the system very quickly. I don't know the specifics of what that would be or whatever, but this was a story on one of those Nashville websites, and I was going to cover it. I was going to cover it on my channel as a separate video, but it's getting to the point, man. It's like the mayor even came out. The mayor, Freddie O'Connell, came out and talked about, well, we're hearing all these reports of all these things happening in Nashville, but our police reports and our medical research isn't reflecting that. So the real problem again is that whatever these people are being given, it's clearing out of the season that quickly. So it's a really hard thing to prove what's going on. And then the other thing, it all gets clouded because people come to Nashville to get messed up. That's what they do. They come to Nashville to drink. So, hey, yeah, Old Hickory, man. Right on Center Hill. Hey, Ace. Come here. If he keeps barking, we'll have to wrap it up. Yeah, he's chilling now. He's just got to find himself a new bug to mess with. So yeah, once again, this is a documented case. This was a case that was on the news, and the guy was so out of it, dude. I think he woke up in a field out in Old Hickory, like they cleaned him out and dumped him out in a field out in Old Hickory or something. I mean, I'd be wondering if I'd be like wondering, what did they do? What else did they do to me? It's a lot of weird stuff, mod scientists. And like I said, I could have done a whole video about the story, but it's like they already know this stuff is going on. The mayor's been alerted to this, but it's like they can't prove it. It's another weird thing, man. And, but like I said, all the social media stuff, it is getting attention. It is getting out there. You would think that they would put some detectives downtown and put some people. It's just weird. Like it's one thing to clean out a guy's wallet. It's one thing to take his phone and this and that. But what other reasons would they have to do this? I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing, Mod. Yeah, and here's the thing: I don't hear about a lot of people disappearing, but then again, you don't know. You don't know if people are just going there, maybe by themselves and disappearing. If you're not with a group, maybe there's people that come to town and just go, I'm going to go to Nashville and just hang out in the bars. I tell you, that would be one thing you would not want to do, is go down there by yourself and think that you're okay and not have friends watching out for you and all that stuff. That would be the one thing I would not want to do in Nashville. How young was this person? Man, he looked like he was 28, 29, something like that. Safety in numbers, man. So yeah, that's the deal, man. And he's from Canada, so maybe he wasn't aware that this stuff was going on. Yeah, only your belongings disappear in Memphis. Yeah, yeah, that's what I would think. Or you just be in Memphis, right? Your belongings would be gone, and maybe you would be gone. Uh, There was that young kid that ended up, yeah, I don't know about that, Mod, the one that ended up in the river. I don't know what happened with that, man. But it's scary stuff. And like I said, man, I could have done a whole video about that today. I could have talked about the whole story. I even saved like the article, and I could have done a whole thing, man. But it's 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 just getting to the point where, like, dude, this is like happening so often, and I don't want to become the channel that only does that. I don't want to be one thing. I don't want to be the Nashville Sucks channel. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the. I don't want to be one of. I want to keep it, keep it kind of a lot of different things on the channel. So honestly, boggles my mind that a human can. I hear you, overseer. I just don't. I don't get it, man. Crime and deviance in Nashville is twice the national average. It may be, Christian. I don't know. I don't know what the averages are for that stuff, man. But it's just wild, man. Leah, what's happening? What's happening? How you doing tonight? I'm just, the sun's going down here now in Florida, and we're waiting on the gators to start mating, and that's what's happening here in Florida. Now, actually, just thought I'd pop on and say thank you to everybody for a good month. We've had a good month. We've had a lot of growth. We got a lot of good things coming on the channel, and that's the deal, man. It's just all good. Get lost was to drive to the river, then you can always get your bearings back. What's up with that Tyler JTG? How's it treating you? Mod Scientist, that's like my new favorite guitar. That is my new favorite guitar. Here's the test. I had the stock strings on it when it came in, and it came with good strings. I think they were Diodario, right? But I put a set of Ernie Ball 10s on it the other day, Mod, all right? And dude, it's the first time I really felt, Paul, what's happening, brother? We got Paul moderating right now. The first time that I put new strings on it, and I got to feel the tuners. Until you string up a guitar, you don't feel how solid. Man, the tuners are excellent on that. The bridge is like the attention to detail on that guitar. And I know it's an import version of James Tyler, but the attention to detail on that guitar is sick. It is sick, and it blows away the Ibanez I had. Right, the Ibanez, the black ice Ibanez that I used when I was up in Nashville. I just flat out sold that when this guitar came. I just flat out sold the Ibanez. Didn't even flinch. Rob, what's happening, brother? So that's how good that guitar is. And I tell you what, dude, if I was going on the road or playing tons of gigs and I needed a backup, I'd buy another one in a heartbeat. I'd probably get the Jim Burst or maybe the Black Sparkle. And So yeah, it's an incredible guitar, and man, I love it. I love it. I just put the new strings on it. I've got that strung up. I've been playing bass. Here's how you know I've been playing bass. See that? That is the sign of somebody that hasn't played bass in a while, right? The good old blood blister, right? I was trying to play a funk groove today, which is not easy when you don't play bass all the time. And I started playing bass, right? And yeah, I got some good tracks and stuff, but I said, okay, that's enough, right? So take a break on that. I'll work on that more tomorrow. I'm trying to build up a bunch of tracks that I can demo over. So when this gear comes in that I need to demo over, I've got tracks already ready to go. So that's the deal. That's the deal. I'm trying to do pre-production. Pre-production is having grooves that I can jam over. Rob is saying, absolutely love that James Tyler, the pinnacle of Chinese guitar. It is, Rob, is the pinnacle. I wouldn't even. And here's the deal. I will give Epiphone huge credit. The new drop that Epiphone did with the custom shop pickups and the rosewood fingerboards on the new Les Pauls, the new 335s, the new Firebirds that Epiphones put out. Those look amazing too. But those are vintage style guitars. This is a modern boutique style. And those are entirely two different types of guitars. This thing is the JTG is just amazing. It's just amazing. So that's the deal, man. Uh, but like I said, man, those new, dude, I was so tempted to get one of those because I don't have a 335 right now, and I don't want to spend 3 Gs for 335. I don't play them enough, right? But I would spend 11.99 on the new Epiphone with the rosewood board, custom bucker pickups, sprayed caps, all of that stuff. I would pay for that. So that's the deal, man. The JTG guitars, they seem like they're really hard to come by. It seemed like it's hard to get one. But you know what? They're going to do really well with that line. Because, dude, I mean, I can't afford a James Tyler right now. I would like to. If and when this channel takes off, I'm going to get one. I'm going to get a James Tyler. But, until that time, I'm going to enjoy the JTG. I love that guitar, dude. I would take that if I was going on the road these days. I would take that guitar in a heartbeat, dude. That is like the perfect guitar to take out on the road. Do they come with the Demeter preamp? It's not a Demeter preamp that they have in it, but it does have a preamp in the guitar. So it's different than the Demeter from what I remember Rich saying. The preamp that's in the JTG is more of an all-over boost, whereas the Demeter preamp is a mid boost. So I kind of feel like the boost in the JTG kind of reminds me of an LPB1. If you're familiar with Electro Harmonix LPB1 clean boost pedal, it kind of reminds me of that. I don't know exactly what the circuit is. I have not opened up the guitar to take a look at what's inside there. But I do know the LPB1, which is an Electro Harmonix pedal, is one knob. So it's like having a boost pedal inside the guitar, and here's the deal, dude. We've all played gigs where a pedal board takes a dump, right? And what do? Pedal board takes a dump. You got to pull out of the pedal board, go straight into your amp. Well, if you play like a Fender amp, or even a stock Marshall, you're going to be screwed, dude, because you don't have your overdrives or anything. But if you're playing one of these JTGs and it's got that boost in it, dude, it's got enough gain that you can get through the night. You could put a little bit of boost on it and just use it as a subtle boost, or you can jack it all the way up and get that nice compressed, boosted, type tone. So it's super, super cool to have that on board. Because, man, have I tried the IRX or IRJ compared to the Tone King Imperial? I have not, Rob. I have not. But I hope to try those down the road. Mod, I'm not sure how many dBs. I thought it was like 20 dB boost or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I don't have the specs on me, but I don't know. Randy, he's just out here. He's just out here doing his thing. Yeah, Ace. Hey. He's chasing bugs. He's chasing bugs. He is going full ace. He is the ace. He's the ace of spades. Mia heard ace of spades the other day on the radio. So tubes in the Imperial probably make it tonal bliss. They do. And here is what I do know the difference is in the Tone King Imperials. There's 3 tubes inside that. Most the IRJ and IRX, though, there's 2 preamp tubes in it. So it is a different circuit. The Imperial has reverb, and stereo tremolo, which really makes it, here's the thing, you get an IRJ and the Tone King Imperial, combine the 2, use the reverb on both boxes. By the way you route it, you can route it so that the IRJ has the reverb on it. And it's a really good sounding reverb. I mean, I could show up for a gig, depending on the gig, I could show up for a gig with just that box, and it would sound killer. I wouldn't play metal with just that. But any kind of blues gig, any kind of funk gig, any kind of Americana type gig, any type gig where you take a Fender amp and need a clean tone and an overdriven tone, show up with that box, boom, plug it in, take it direct, run it stereo, so you get the nice stereo reverb. You got stereo tremolo, and that sounds amazing. It's a bias tremolo, so it's got that throbbing like sound to it. So yeah, that would be, yeah, each an Imperial and IRJ and stereo. Well, here's the clinker, right? I ordered a Keeley Halo, and I'm going to plug that Keeley Halo stereo into the Imperial tube preamp, right? Patton, thank you for being here, brother. And that is going to be tonal bliss. So the Halo is coming, and let's see what else. I've also ordered a Behringer like input rack unit so that I can get more inputs into my DAW, and that way I can have more stuff going in. I could record my mic and my guitar at the same time. So if I need to do demos where I have a mic and I'm playing the guitar, that'll all be able to do that. I'll be able to leave things plugged in. As it is now, I've got 2 inputs on my DAW or my Apollo Twin, right? And anytime I got to switch something up, I've got to like pull stuff out and do all this. I'm going to be able to leave everything plugged up and be ready to go. So lots of cool stuff, man. Yeah, it's 179 for me to add like eight channels to my universal audio thing. So $177, that's a no-brainer. So Mark Larkins, thank you, brother. The music. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you tuning in. And man, hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Yeah, man, dude. So the Halo plugged into the Imperial Tone King, that is gonna sound good. I can tell you that right now. So that is gonna be awesome. I will, Mod. Maybe I'll have to, I have to do a thing of that. What I need to do is do a list of all the gear that I'm using and start putting that in the description of my videos. Tell us whose long hair was a wig. Ghosty, I don't know, bro. But here's the thing. Who was it I saw the other day and I saw a wig? I can't remember, man. It's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, the Halo was an amazing sounding. Here's the thing. I think I've got something in the Ampero that sounds like the Halo, but I just thought I just want a box that just does that. I don't want to have to scroll through menus and do all that. So yeah, that's the deal, man. Yeah, the cover band from Virginia that I played in, yeah, the singer wore a wig. That was the worst wig ever, dude. That wig wasn't even good enough for Halloween. That shit was crazy. But man, it's been almost an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and split out. The voice is drying out. I need to hydrate, go inside, and spend some time with the family. So everybody have a great night. And I will see you guys in the morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll put out a new video. Everybody tune in and watch that video tomorrow. And have a great night. Thanks so much. See ya.